Today we're gonna be building and setting up our brand new saltwater mini pond. I've been talking about this for a long time, but today is finally the day where we set up our brand new saltwater pond. It's gonna be a totally new pond, not one that we had before, and it's gonna be, the best part is, it's not gonna be outside, it's gonna be in the fish warehouse with all of our other ponds. Now I know you guys love this pond right here. I love it too, it's fantastic. It's outside, it's perfect, and it's a great mini pond, but we haven't added anything new to the fish warehouse in a while. I've just had my two 300-gallon ponds in there with the emperor snapper, the sharks, the eels. That's really it. No new aquariums. And we are finally, we're just strapping in. We're going full head on steam and we're building our new mini pond. Now I did try to build another mini pond, but it epically failed because it's supposed to be in ground, not above ground. So here's the classic ponds. We got the big boy, we got the two small ones. This is what we've had for over a year. I've only had these guys. So it's time to change it up. I'm gonna be upgrading those and I'm getting new ponds all over the place. The new big pond is coming so soon. I am so excited. It literally could arrive any day. I'm so fired up, so stay tuned for that because this pond is going away, going bye-bye. Everyone say bye to this pond. The new one's gonna look so much better. Oh my God, this is like a one compared to what we're getting. So be ready, it's gonna be an awesome, awesome pond. But what I mentioned earlier was this pond that I tried setting up, which would have been really cool. With the two little shelves there, I could have fed my stingrays in some shallow water there, but it's meant for in-ground use, obviously. So it just kept bowing out and it was gonna break eventually. So we are finally getting rid of this, which was literally just been sitting here because I've been procrastinating this for literally months. And now we are finally setting up our new pond, which is gonna fit perfectly in between our freezer over there and this little wall here. So it's gonna fit perfectly and it has a window. It's gonna be epic. When we get lighting on this thing, when we get everything all set up, it's gonna look so good. So I have a job for you guys throughout this whole video is while you're watching it, get some ideas in your head. Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do about lighting. If you guys have a specific light recommendation and a specific fish recommendation that you guys wanna see for this pond. Because like always, my ponds are your ponds and I wanna make my ponds what you guys would wanna make at your house. So we're all in this together. So drop comments, should I get fish? Should I get corals? Should I get specific lighting? So as you're watching the video, get some ideas because this is gonna be a very cool pond. So first things first, we gotta get rid of this monstrosity right here so we can build our new pond. So first thing I gotta do is actually pump this water out because there's still a lot of water in here and I can't lift it all myself. So we do have some solid rock in here. We got some purple rock, some pink rock. So that's a really, really good thing because we can use that for our new pond that we set up. But right now we gotta get this thing out of here. That's the first thing on the agenda is to immediately get this thing out and start pumping that water. Here we go. So as our water is leaving the pond, that's the rock. We got the pink rock, we got some purple rock, and I do have some extra rock outside that I'm gonna use, but once this thing is out here and we have our new one in, it's gonna look amazing. You guys just wait and see. Come on, lift it up high.
No, let's go.
Why'd you kick it? Don't do that. All right, no more pond. No more pond for now. This new pond that I'm getting is gonna fit literally perfectly rectangular in this little spot here. It's gonna go from here, all the way to here, all the way to the edge. So it's gonna be a big pond. It's gonna be about 200 gallons, so it's gonna be big. So now that we're all cleared out, let's build our pond. Here's box number 1. Here's box number 2. And box number 3. There's a lot of boxes, wow. So now that we're about to build this thing and put it all together, this thing is actually the same brand as the outdoor one. So it's got the same kind of look and it's got the window in the front, but this time I know we can get some really good lighting and it's gonna look freaking amazing. So I cannot wait to see it in its full glory. Let's open up these boxes, start getting to work here. Now here is our liner with the giant front panel on it. This is all glass right here. This is a much bigger front panel than the other ones over there. The other ones are much smaller. This is a big, big piece of glass and a big front panel, and it's gonna be amazing. Now, anytime I'm building anything, I always like to unbox everything first and just lay it all out because it just makes life so much easier when you see everything laid out. I have a little bit of OCD, you gotta organize everything, but it just makes your life a lot easier. And I'm also worried that this thing actually came with a bucket of paint. So hopefully I do not need to paint any of the panels that go on this because that would really suck. But we're about to find out if I have to paint right now by the color of these panels. So let's see, do I have to paint? I really hope not, that would suck. Do I have to paint? I don't think so. Oh, well, that's huge. That's huge. So I do not need to paint. That is amazing. Hopefully I can find directions somewhere for this pond because I don't see any directions yet. And if there's no directions, I am screwed. So the great thing about this pond is everything's labeled and numbered, so you just easily can organize all of the parts. This part is broken though. This piece of wood is actually cracked. So that's gonna be a major issue. We're gonna have to do some repairs on this piece of wood. Look at that, that's a bummer. This thing may not be able to get set up. Fish Fry Chris will figure this out. All right, now that we got all of our pieces out and organized, we can officially start building. The good thing is, I found the directions. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. But the bad thing is we have a broken piece. So I wonder how that's gonna affect the pond build. I'm definitely gonna have to do some repairs on that one piece of wood, but the rest of the pieces of the pond, they look great. None of them are damaged, and we can officially start building. This thing's gonna look great. As you guys can see, it's the same color, the same type of wood as the outdoor pond. So we're just adding a whole nother pond to the collection, and it's gonna be a different shape, which is gonna be great. All right, now it's time to start building. Took a quick lunch break. I had some ramen with egg and pork belly. It was actually fantastic. I know it looks very unappetizing in the video, but it was great. It was actually very good. So now I'm nice and full. Let's get to drilling and building our new pond. All right, we got our base layer all worked out, set up here. Now there's one thing I did learn about building the other pond. It's a lot of trial and error. You gotta throw some pieces on there, make sure they fit, make sure they're locked in there, because this thing's like pretty much a giant puzzle piece. As you can see, there's little slots and little grooves for everything to slide into each other. So trial and error, as long as you're following the directions, you should be good. Base layer complete. Let's keep building up. So after getting the base done, the next thing we gotta do is build this thing from the ground up. And it was actually pretty simple. It's just literally like doing a puzzle. It was just like doing a puzzle. This one is actually way easier than the first one, because the first one was actually like an octagon or whatever, a circle type deal. And I had to use like crossing wood pieces. That was a lot harder than this one. This is just a simple giant rectangle of an aquarium. So it's actually really easy. And this one took me probably a quarter of the amount of time to build than the last one. I already built this thing all the way up pretty much to the top, and the other one took me literally all day to do. So this was actually a very, very good little build here. And as you can see, this is our pond right here. There's gonna be the window. The window is gonna be right there. And then we're gonna have all of our fish in here and this giant window right here, which is gonna be awesome. So that way we can either hang lights or have lights across the pond, brighten the heck out of this pond with that light shining through. It's gonna look amazing. I cannot wait till it's all said and done and we finish this thing. This is just literally, we're on step 2 here and we're already crushing it. But this is a pretty big pond. It's gonna be around 200 gallons and it's not small, that's for sure. And it's gonna fit perfectly where we want it. That is sick. Now keep getting those ideas down of what fish you want me to add in here. Drop them in the comments. Let's go on to step number 3, which I don't even know what it is. Thank God for power tools. Imagine using this little tiny screwdriver. We got a drill, baby. Love that for me. We got a lot of C's. There's a ridiculous amount of screws in this package. Oh, they're freaking hot as I've never felt a hotter screw. Oh my God, I just burnt myself. Oh my God, that burns. Who's the idiot that left the screws out in the sun? That's me. That hurt. Ah, they're freaking hot, dude. Now we're on to a fun part, which is called drilling, baby. Good thing I actually bought a drill the last time I did this pond. The last time I did the other one, I got a drill and it made my life 100 times easier. The kit actually comes with this little tiny screwdriver that's hilarious. It would take me probably 10 hours to do that with a screwdriver, but a little drill is the best thing you can imagine when doing a pond like this, because there's a lot of screws to get through. So hopefully we can crush this quick, get this thing in the garage to see how it looks. All right, so now that this is screwed in all together, we got the top parts here, these little things screwed in, we got the sides screwed in and everything. I wanna put the liner inside the house. I wanna install the liner in the garage. So let's get this thing on the Gorilla Cart and into the garage. And here we are with this thing on the Gorilla Cart, and Brooke is super happy about helping me here. So we got it on the cart and we're wheeling this thing, and it's actually pretty funny. You keeping her steady back there, Brooke? I think this thing might go down. I'm not even kidding you. Oh my God, it feels good to be inside. This thing's big. This thing's big. Okay, be careful here. All right, I gotta put this camera down or else this thing's gonna be crumbling. The best part is coming up, the most satisfying part. Satisfying yet dangerous, this is literally glass. The liner, that is our liner right here. Now, last time I did this with my shoes off, so I'm definitely gonna do it again with my shoes off, and once peeling that off is the best part. So, I'm checking out right now the way it's in the garage. Look at this. Fits perfectly in our little area here. Filter, pond, plus when we upgrade our big pond and this thing's out of the way, we're gonna be able to see this head on with the lights. Because we're gonna have our massive pond here, this pond, and then 2 other ponds, and then 2 other, this whole garage is gonna be water. We're gonna have each aquarium was gonna have a different theme. So we're gonna have our predator monster fish in one, our stingrays, our sharks, my fish over there, mini pond fish right here. We're gonna cover all the bases in this garage. It's gonna be so cool for you guys to see the process and everything that's going on with it. So this little snug little mini pond here is gonna feature some cool fish. So get your ideas flowing down in the comments. So let's get this liner in and see how it's gonna fit. Last time it was like a miracle that I did it right last time. I'm a little nervous, but we'll get her done. All right, let's get our liner in the pond. How am I doing this right now? I don't have no idea. I'm so gonna break this glass right now. I just don't know how she's gonna sit, right? Oh, okay, here we go. So it unfolds like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, that's easy. Last time, because the outdoor pond is a lot more short and like round and wide, so I had to actually get inside the pond last time. This time, I think we might be good like this. So check out that window. That's a huge window that's gonna be here. Let's get this off. That's from the other side. So this is all from the other side of the, so it looks dirty right now, but that's just the other piece of this on the back side of the glass that we're gonna peel off once we set it and get it done and everything. Nice and snug. Just look at this window. When we have lighting in here, you guys are gonna be able to see everything in the pond. It's gonna be awesome. New mini pond is coming along, baby. Now all we gotta do is screw in the liner. We should be all set. All right, the liner is in. It's slightly saggy on the back, but I'm hoping that when the water fills in, a lot of the gaps should be, you know, this will be sucked in. But if not, then I'll try to redo it and flatten this out. I just didn't want to give myself too little of liner. But here's the best part. Look at the glass. It looks so dirty, right? Here's our brand new little mini pond. Look at that. Yeah, satisfying. Let's go. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. All right, we have some left over there, but we'll get that off. Check me out. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. I'm a fish in the pond. How do I look right here? It's gonna be perfect. I'm pumped. Now, we still need to finish the pond because it's not completely done yet, so I still have more work to do. All right, after a couple finishing touches, we have done it. We have completed, I got this top part on, so it looks all nice and finished now. And it's money, dude. Just wait, guys. Next, we're gonna fill this thing up with water in part 2, so stay tuned for part 2 of the video, because we're gonna fill this thing up with water, we're gonna add rock, we're gonna add lights, and we're gonna make it look super clean and super finished. You guys will see at the end of part 2 how good this thing is gonna look. It's gonna look amazing. But right now, it actually did take me all day to build this. I was, talking a little smack earlier saying it wouldn't take me as long. It took me all day to build this, and we did it, and it's still not done yet. Half the job is done. So we built the pond, but now we gotta add rock, sand, water, lights, make it look good, and then we can go on to add fish. You guys are in Florida, go Panthers, go Heat. We got the Florida Panther hockey team playing, and we got the Miami Heat playing. You guys know I'm a big sports fan. I love the Dolphins, love the Heat, love the Panthers. Make sure you're watching whenever they're playing. And we are winning, and we're gonna win the whole damn thing. So, mini pond nice and done and completed, and it feels good. And tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna film the whole thing of setting this thing up, start to finish, getting the filter on it. We have tons left to do. This was simply just building the pond, which it looks fantastic. Now guys, just wait till this is done, till the big pond is gone, and we're gonna have all new ponds in here, all new fish in here. Drop comments down below what you guys think I should put in here first, and I will make that happen. Shout out to all my members. I appreciate you. Stay tuned. Be on the lookout for some more videos coming at you on your way. They are on the way. So if you guys want to become a member, click that link in the description. Become a member. It's only $2 to get exclusive videos from Fish Guy Chris that I will be posting. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.